Hey, DaVon, how you doing?
Doing good. About yourself?
Pretty good. DaVon, at what point when you're maybe a high school or college, had you ever been a long snapper or gotten any snaps in the past before
Are you talking
yesterday, other than a practice?
yeah, in high school, actually. That was the last time I actually snapped in a game. So
Okay. Was that your full-time job in high school? In addition to playing tackle, were you also the team's full-time long snapper?
I was not even then. We split time. So it was interesting.
Okay. And is there anything about that particular job that you enjoy?
uh, I mean, it's pretty cool seeing like a different side of football. I haven't ran down on a punt before in the NFL, so that was interesting. But yeah, I think I have a newfound respect for Ross, for sure, and I hope he doesn't get hurt ever again.
Thank you.
Go to Jamal, then to Shipley.
What was harder, DaVon, the punt or the field goal?
Um, the punt, I feel like, especially when we were backed up a little bit, like, oh, I can't snap it over his head. There's a lot of things that could go wrong. But
How much practice had you actually gotten at being a long snapper? Like you probably knew you were the emergency guy, but how much did you had like was that days during training camp at some point? Was it just like 5 minutes here or there?
yeah, it's probably during training camp was the last time I snapped. So yeah, it's been a little minute.
And for the defense, I mean, how much pride can you guys take in, I mean, the game you guys played yesterday, and I mean, how this defense has kind of progressed over the course of the season, just kind of continually finding ways to improve?
Yeah, I feel like we can take a lot of pride in that. I mean, I think we're just gaining confidence in ourselves and confidence in the call and the confidence where we need to be at in the game. And I think it's just starting to build week after week. Especially, we love this to happen like later on in the season, where we're getting ready to try to do things up towards the end of the season. But yeah, it's working out for us right now.
Appreciate you, DaVon.
hmm
We'll go to Shipley, then to Mark Long.
Hey, DaVon, thanks for doing this, man. You've been here, a long time. You've seen kind of the lows and the highs. Playing meaningful football in December, just what does it mean to you to see that that's where this franchise is right now?
I mean, it's something we've been working towards. I mean, we said we were going to do this at the beginning of the season, and that's what we're doing. I mean, I think, like I told before, like this is a confidence boost for our team to be able to play these type of games, and we know where we want to head. We know where our goals are, and we're just kind of trying to solidify those.
And then it seems like the defensive line had a really good game yesterday, despite not having Trayvon and Eric. Just what does that say about your guys' room and how the guys stepped up?
I mean, I think we're just a very confident group. I mean, we have a lot of good guys, a lot of good players in our room, and if somebody goes down, we got to step up and make plays. That's what we did.
Thanks a lot.
hmm
We'll go to Mark and then back around to Gary.
Hey Devon, thanks again for doing this. You get more attention from the long snapping than you do like maybe from a sack?
Probably. I mean, a defense tackle stepping out there and long snapping, and I play nose, so it's not a lot of the praise going on there usually. So yeah, probably a little bit more from snapping.
Long snappers are supposed to get protected. It looked like on a couple of those plays that Simmons and those guys were like all over you. Did you feel like there was not a lot of protection for the long snapper there?
It was very interesting. Like I said, it's a different view from being on the other side usually rushing. So yeah, they got me a couple times, but it's okay.
Now, will you go in and practice more this week, knowing that Ross has this back injury that could flare up? Do you think you'd spend a little extra time on it this week?
I'm not sure, but I definitely would get a few snaps in throughout the week, like just by myself, if anything. But yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
We can take one more from Gary and then another one from Jamal.
Hey, DaVon, do you recall going against Cole Van Lanen in college?
Vaguely, yes.
Okay. And I'm just wondering, a guy like Cole and the number of positions he can play, the versatility he shows, how much value does that bring to the team? And in practice, scrimmaging, things like that and everything, is Cole just as good at guard or tackle or whatever?
I think Cole's he's a great player. honestly. I mean, he obviously hasn't started a lot of games and whatnot, but I think he's been a great player since college. Honestly, he's. I mean, I go against him all the time. He makes me better, so he's a good player for me.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Jamal.
Hey, DaVon, you've been in a handful of these Colts games in Jacksonville. Looking ahead a little bit, this one a lot on the line this week. I mean, how big can having the home field in a divisional game like that be?
It's very big for us. I mean, obviously they're a very good team this year. We're a very good team this year. I think it's just going to come down to us playing confident, playing the way we know how to play, and finishing the game.
Appreciate you.
That's everyone. Thanks, D-Ham.
See you.
Hey, Cole, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Not bad. Cole, you played for 3 coaches with this team, and I wondered at what point, maybe that year on the practice squad, shortly after, did you start playing so many positions? It was something that you went to the coaches, the O-line coach at the time, and offered to do? Is it something they approached you about? Was it a way of you getting on the field? How did that evolve?
Yeah. Early in my career, when I was with Green Bay, I kind of played everywhere for a year on my year on P Squad. And then when I got traded here, it was mainly for guard. And then they switched me over to tackle. And I just kind of, throughout my career, have kind of been put in those situations. And, with this new staff, that was something I harped. Like, I just really, no matter what it takes to see the field, I'll do whatever it takes for this team. And if that's inside, outside, whatever that takes. And it's kind of just evolved into that. And I take a lot of pride into it. And, it is challenging, but at the same time, I've had reps at all these positions in the past. And at the end of the day, it's playing football.
Is it more challenging in practice or in meetings where you have to learn and know and watch video of so many different defensive linemen depending on who you're going to block? Is a preparation difficult?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I think the preparation part of it, there's definitely a different type of load when it comes to that. Compared to starting, honing in on your role, who you're going to be going against. When you're a backup, especially a backup at every position, you really can't just study one spot. You truly got to understand and know everywhere along the line. They've had me play some center here. That's really helped me with the playbook too, because I feel like everything starts from the center spot. And if you can learn it that way, it really helps you at every spot on the line.
Thank you.
Yep.
Shipley, followed by D-Rock.
Hey, Cole, thanks for doing this. You've been, with the team for a couple of years now. You've seen some highs and lows as the team has. What does it mean to you just that the franchise now is in this position where you guys are playing meaningful games?
It's awesome. At the end of the day, you do this for that. You're getting towards the back end of the year where games do matter, and ultimately you play this to win a Super Bowl. As a player, it's exciting to play games, and they really do mean that much more. And it's just very exciting, and it's exciting to do it with this group.
And then every guy on the active roster on the offensive line has had to step in at some point this season and play a role. What does that say to you just about your guys' room?
I think it shows a lot about our room. We do have a very resilient room and a great room. We do have a lot of guys that can play a lot of spots, and I think that just ultimately really helps our group a lot. We're just going to keep pushing, doing our thing, and continue to be a tough group, and we just got to keep working every week to be better.
And then last one for me, Cole. Wyatt Milam got his first real extended snaps on Sunday. What have you kind of seen from him throughout practice, kind of getting to know him since he got drafted?
Yeah, Wyatt's a great kid, and he's been doing really, really well. And he's been taking his time. Him and I had battled injuries together, early on, and I've got to know him really well. And he's just, he was waiting for his opportunity, and he got it, and he got it against a really good player in this league. And I thought he played solid for, just kind of getting thrown in there in a situation that's tough. I know what it's like to, you finally get your feet wet in there, and I just think he did a good job.
Thanks, Cole.
Yep.
We'll go to D-Rock and then back to Gary.
Hey, Cole, what's the biggest difference that Liam has made here this year?
That's a good question. I just think it's for one, it's all about us. Everything we do, we're not worried about the outside. We're not worried about. We are worried about our opponents, but at the end of the day, it's about what we're doing and who we are as a group. And I think it's really important, and I've really enjoyed the trajectory of what this group is, the path we're on, and what we've been able to do so far. I just think ultimately that's what it's been. I don't want to say the word culture, but really turning this group around into a way where we play for each other and play with each other, and really, we all have our mind on an ultimate goal as one. And it's been a blast, and I've been just very grateful to be part of this.
Was that something you kind of were hoping he would bring when he first got here, and your first meeting him, and the first time you guys interact with him?
Yeah, I mean, for me, like, there's some other guys that have gone through this type of change before. For me, I've never been a part of something new like this, where the turnover and everything else. I didn't really know what to expect, but yeah, absolutely. You always hope for change, and it's for the better, obviously, and I definitely think it has been. And like I said before, I just really enjoy the way things have been and how they're going, and we just got to keep, worrying about us and just keep pushing forward.
What impresses you about the way he calls plays?
Yeah, I just think Liam has a great offensive mind. He loves screens, he loves the run game. We really complement the run, pass, everything together. He's very involved with us and talking with us and what we like, don't like. It's just it's different. I like it a lot, and I really enjoy it. He's a really good head coach. He's really taking control of the room, and it's been great.
How much difference is there when you guys step out on the field now to where there's this confidence that maybe was missing, last year at times?
Yeah, I don't know if it's confidence. I just think, like I've been saying, like, all about us. There isn't that pull of when things go wrong, or like, at the end of the day, there's adversity. You got to fight through it. It's a long game. It's a long season. We got to play complementary football, offense, defense, special teams, and sometimes that has lacked in the past. And I think that is something we're continuing growing and getting better at. And the sky's the limit when we can really do that.
Thank you.
Yep.
Last one, we'll go back to Gary.
Cole, you used to block for the guy. What makes Jonathan Taylor great?
JT's, for one, as a person and a player, he's a great teammate, great person to be around. As an offensive lineman, you loved blocking for him. His vision, his explosiveness, his speed, he's faster than you think. He's just sort of all-around really good running back. And like I said before, just he's awesome to be a teammate with, someone that you enjoy being in the huddle with. And I've been extremely happy with all of JT's success. He's been great, and he's a great player.
Thank you.